Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, wcguerkiejejkhkvukefhiuvgyjgukerihu. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who taught this truth through the Spirit. And shalom to the mighty Akim and Akwath out there who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. And today's topic is going to be entitled, They're Going After the Children. Okay? So now, the reason why I say that is because I just found this article. I saw this article, which I couldn't find the exact article that I had initially found because it was a couple of days ago. But basically, the general idea of it was that basically a lot of these, most of these I'm showing is basically Biden and the White House plan to get the venom into kids aged 5 to 11 before Christmas. Now I don't have the exact one, but basically that's what it's saying. I'm gonna try to show it. Alright, so yeah, over here. Well, no, this actually is an older one. This is all the way from February.
The grace of God and the goodwill of the neighbors, that by next Christmas, I think we'll be in a very different circumstance, God willing, than we are today. It matters whether you continue to wear that mask. It matters whether you continue to socially distance. It matters whether you wash your hands with hot water. Those things matter.
All right, so first off, like he's saying, God willing, this. Well, obviously that's not the name of the Most High, but just still kind of irks me. But anyway, regardless of that, there's another one in here. Okay, perfect. Yes, here, Joe Biden. Venom in U.S. will not be mandatory, and this was in December last year. Okay, so they were just saying last year that it's not going to be mandatory, but now look at the change because because their agenda and their plans actually want things to be this way. All right, but now you have, where is it, people. Oh, it says breaking Ohio, not on MSN. 750 General Electric contract workers walk off their job in protest against venom mandates. All right, so this is what's going on right now. A lot of people are going through job loss because they have to get the venom. All right, so this is a lot. This was a lie. Okay, he basically lied. Yet, people still support him. He's such this is a wicked president. A wicked leader who's not really Israel's leader because we don't. Number one, we shouldn't vote, and number two, we can't appoint a heathen over us. All right. So yeah, basically, we're in that time where things are starting to turn a bit. Okay, so I would pray that we can expect to see something happening Christmas 2021 Abaratazah. Okay, and in addition to that, and that's also what they said, because I'm trying to find it right now. Alright, Khan. In APnews.com, in the article, White House details plans to White House details plans to venomate 28 million children age 5 through 11. All right. Now, in this last part, the venom requires 2 doses 3 weeks apart and a 2-week wait for full protection to kick in, meaning the first youngsters in line will be fully covered by Christmas. Okay, so basically that's their what's the word? Their time span. They're trying to aim to get the children, as they already got a good number of adults, the venom. Now they're going to work on the children, okay? But now we just have to wait and see, okay, what's going to happen during so-called Christmas time, okay, which is not really a holiday, and we as Israelites should not be celebrating it, okay? But aside from that, what's going to happen during that time? What's going to happen at the start of 2022, okay? We have to know the signs and be wary to what's going on and be ready, okay? And another thing is Esau Edom is rushing, because in my personal opinion, speaking as a man, I believe that Esau Edom is rushing in order to get the kids the venom. In my opinion, I kind of feel like under normal circumstances, they would have waited a bit longer, like maybe at least a year before, saying, oh, it's safe for the children. But no, they're doing it basically within the same year that they mandated it for the adults. Okay, which for me personally, I could be wrong. I'm not saying anything's guaranteed, but for me personally, I do find it a tad suspicious. Okay, but moving on to some precepts. Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and to the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, so this is even a better slakia, and this is an even better indicator or description of what we might be looking at, because it says the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, meaning, so could we see some major issues during Christmas time? Okay, is this where the some of the wrath is going to start? Okay, if this is truly how Esau is going to speed things up, if Esau is truly speeding things up, all right. And again, and also in the same verse, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, because he knows that his time is short, his time is running out. We're on the end times. Not only do we know that this is the end times, Esau Edom also knows that this is the end times. Okay, so that's why he's trying to rush his preparations. All right. Matthew chapter 24 verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, so when we are hearing about things like the war, because they're not really covering it much, but if you go specifically to Slakia, if you go to specifically to certain outlets, you will hear about all these problems that America is having with other countries. Okay, specifically, actually, I should have gotten that Slakia. Let me see if I can find it. I'll search it as I explain. But basically, Esau Edom knows that Esau Edom is basically trying to hide back all the other issues that he's been having, the wars and rumors of wars, meaning, how are the other nations, what are the other nations doing right now? Okay, because the news is not discussing that right now. That's not a hot topic that they want to discuss. They're more focused on they're more focused on the people following after what Esau wants from them. All right, and I just found it. Okay, so over here it says U.S. military says it killed a senior Al-Qaeda leader in a drone strike in northwest Syria on Friday. Okay, so yes, that's on NBC News, Slovakia. So I guess they are, but it's not very heavily covered. Okay, it's not like trending as all these other stuff, because a lot of these people, they're just ignorant to what's going on to them. They're willfully ignorant. All right, and you need to really understand what that phrase willfully ignorant and how heavy it is. It truly is, because basically it's people trying to block information. Like if you don't know, like say for example, you don't know that there's a bomb. Let me get to a simpler thing. You don't know that there is a rabid dog behind a door, and someone is trying to tell you, hey, don't open that door. There's a rabid dog behind it. Okay, there is danger behind that door, so do not open it. But that person that you're trying to warn just stops you midway, or stops you before you even says, hey, be quiet. I want to hear any of what you have to say. I'm trying to open this door. Let me open this door. Blah blah blah. And just be quiet. Shut up. Okay, that's basically what is that willful ignorance is. That's an extreme dramatization of what willful ignorance is. Okay, that's basically what's going on. Because yes, this is being covered apparently by NBC News, which is a major news outlet, but not a lot of people are talking about it. Okay, not a lot of people care. Okay. Moving on to verse 7 in Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, so we're not in the famines yet, but we're definitely close, because we've heard a lot about farmers and their crop issues. Okay, I mean quote unquote, because a lot of people they have people quote unquote fact checking and stuff like that. So I'm trying to watch my words, but also people have been, the actual citizens have been panic buying, which also takes away a lot of supplies. Okay, because it's not normal. All right, and then you have the pestilence that we're in right now. Okay, who knows something else or something new might come. And then the earthquakes possibly soon to come, but actually not soon to come, but actually here, because I have heard that I believe California or one of those major diverse those cities in America that's known for its diversity. I think either New York or Los Angeles, Chicago, or something like that, that actually had a bunch of earthquakes, like not too long ago, I believe. Okay, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, so things are getting bad. All right, now we diligently watch the time. We see what's going to happen and how things are progressing for our deliverance. Okay, and as it says in verse 6, see that you be not troubled. Don't be troubled. All right. And there's another precept. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay, so the heathens, as all these prophecies are coming to pass, we are not going to be dismayed or troubled or scared of any of these signs. Okay, because we know that it has to come to pass in order for us to be delivered. But the heathens, they're not going to be they're not going to say, oh, everything's peachy. They're going to all panic. They're going to be worried about what's going on. All right. Because the Most High is not dealing with them at the end of the day. All right. Because they don't know the signs of heaven. But we know the signs of heaven. All right. Next is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. Okay. And one of the major things that's going on right now is the vision, okay? Because a lot of people, even before all this, venom stuff, and the other one, there was the Republican and the Democrats, liberal conservative, but now we have the venom and the non-venom. All right, now we have those clash of ideals, and it's a very big thing, and no one can just keep quiet about it because it plays a major part in everyone's lives right now, today. Okay, no one can just say, "Oh, I'm not going to talk about it," because you can't go to certain places without having the venom. All right. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of restrictions, more so on the people who don't have the venom. Okay, and one of those is you cannot go eat at restaurants anymore without showing proof that you have the venom. Okay. And obviously, that also ties into ruining those small restaurants, like those, not like McDonald's or anything like that, but those personal owned business restaurants. Okay, that means less customers are gonna want to go to their restaurant and eat there because they're being restricted. All right. And with that, that's going to obviously lead down to more problems economically. All right. So, for the most part, the only businesses that's going to be okay are the government-owned businesses. Okay. But yeah. So, basically, at the end of the day, expect some more division at that. Who knows how far, people are going to be arguing with each other off of that, especially during December this year and the beginning of 2022. All right? And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah, Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us truth through the Spirit. And with that, I want to say Shalom.